Hi there, Bruce the water guy here. We're out here trying to get our largest pump station running that was submerged and had to be shut off to save all the electrical. We're drying it out. We got contractor in here bringing pumps in. Our pumps, our electricians, really trying to get this thing going. Serves a hospital and a very large portion of the city as the water is down enough. It's a bit mucky and muddy around here, but we're able to get to it. So we'll see how today goes. As you can see, there's still water surrounding us here in this pump station. We're pumping out the hospital, the basement. As the water's come down a couple of feet, at least it's close enough that we can get to drying these things out and try to restore service again to the hospital and a large area behind me. So hopefully the water keeps going down and we can dry things out. So we called in some contractors to help us out, and because the sewers are actually filled with river water from the flood waters are receding enough that we can start to make some headway. So I have a couple of pumps here pumping out the sewer and the area which is just filled with the river water, and we're trying to pump that back to the river so we can make some headway. You can see things are still flooded and not very accessible, but we are trying to make some headway to restore service as soon as possible. We were able to get the area around the pump station dried up enough that we can kind of get around. The problem is this is deep underground, more than 20 feet, so we're trying to get the water pumped out underneath there. As you can see, we're getting the station dry underground. Some problems with the pump right now, just make sure everything's going. And again, I got some electrical contractors drying out all the electrical equipment around here, which was turned off to save the equipment. This allows us to get started much faster than if it had remained running under power and then shorted out and fried the equipment, which would have possibly taken weeks to restart. Our electricians trying to get the electrical equipment all dried out to start safely. We're here at another pump station. We are almost restored. We have 2 of the 3 pumps back to going, making some real progress. The problem is there's nowhere for this water to go at this point, as this is another lift station which just lifts the wastewater up, sends it into another gravity. Well, that gravity feeds to one of the other stations that is still off. So even though we are trying to eliminate that river water from the system as it's inundated and it's going out, we're not really making progress in the sewer yet. We still need the river level to go down a bit more, but at least we have saved this equipment and we are back up and running in less than 24 hours from the water receding. So mechanic and electrician are doing a fantastic job. When we got here and opened the lid, this station was completely full. The water was right up to the tippy top. And as you can see, it's one of those can stations. So it's 25 foot deep or so, and we've been able to get that all pumped out. But the area around here is still flooded, so even though we're nearly complete getting equipment going, the station won't be in service quite yet, as the waters need to recede some more. Well, we got the pump station working again, and it's lifting it up to another gravity, which is coming down to here, which is in a service area that is still out. So we have a couple of big pumps here, bypass pumping, trying to get the sewers dry so that these homes can dry out as soon as absolutely possible. But as you can see, the area around me is still flooded. See a lot of debris in the creek area that will plug the culvert when it starts to come down, so we're going to have to remove that sometime soon. So we've restored one of the stations. Of the 3 that we aim to get on, 2 of them are just going to remain off, as they're going to pump nothing but river water, and that area is completely flooded for a couple more days. The biggest of the 3, that one, we actually have a contractor. We pulled the pumps. The contractor is going to stay open all night and work on restoring the electric motors so that we can reinstall those in the morning and to get that going. Our guys are going to be working through the night. We started on one more of the stations that's out. So it is quite possible that within 24 to 48 hours, stations that were completely under the water with every bit of the equipment submerged, we're going to have rehabbed and back in service, pumping the water, trying to get all that river flood water out of the system right now, so that we can get it out of the homes. Just tons of homes, people putting stuff out to the road from their basements, all sorts of parts of their life. It's real sad, but hopefully we can help speed up the process of drying out and recovery. The city specifically asked me to do a video. They called it a fluff piece today, with the contractor coming in and helping us out, pumping the sanitary sewers around the lowest part of the area. We brought in over 30 million gallon pumping capacity, and to help speed this process up for us again, so we can restore the biggest of all of those pump stations. So I hope you all stay dry, and it's late, we're all tired, our guys are working through the night. I hope we can give them the weekend off, and that everyone else will enjoy a nice Memorial Day weekend. So this is Bruce the Water Guy. Have a nice day.